I really like Google Forms. I like Google Forms because it gives you immediate feedback. And sometimes I can make it so Google Forms will not allow you to move on until you get it right, which means you have to practice and you know when you submit it that you got 100%. So again, how to use Google Forms. I'm going to go to view assignment. I will have to mark it as done to check it off my to-do list to let my teacher know. But I'm going to click here on the link. With my Google Forms does not collect your name. So the first thing I ask is that you write your first and your last name, because I have a lot of students with the same first name and a lot of students with the same last name. And if you only give me one or the other, I will not know it's yours. Then I'm going to press next, and it's going to take me to the next section. So how to use Google Forms. Here's a preview of what will be expected when completing Google Forms activities. In this section here, it's going to give you notes or extra information, instructions for how to complete the questions below. So you may have a short response question. For example, what is exciting you in regards to the school year? What's exciting me is our live meets on Zoom or Google Meets so I can see your faces. Then I move on to the next one. You may have multiple choice questions. So how are you feeling today? Today I'm happy, but I'm tired. Oh, I can only pick one. I'm going to press happy. If I move on, you might have another question, but let's say, we didn't see that one. Somehow we skipped over it. I might have a video to watch. I can click there and see the video directly. How peaceful is that? I can continue on. I have another multiple choice question. How does the video make you feel? It makes me feel happy or relaxed, I'm sorry. And then when you're done, you'll notice here you have a submit button. If I press submit, look, it highlights this box in red because it says, oh, you didn't do this one. So I go back, it says, what is 10 minus 3? Now I'm gonna pretend like I read this as 10 plus 3 because sometimes we're tired and we do that. Look, must be a number equal to 7. So that's reminding me that would be a situation where that answer is not okay and it's not going to let me move on. So I need to go back up. 10 minus 3. Oh, 10 minus 3. Okay, that's 7. So notice that went away, that red, and I can now go back down. I double check. I completed everything. All right. If it's set up like a quiz, you're going to see your grade when you press submit. But the teacher can always go back and give you partial credit or full credit if it accidentally marked you incorrect. So you can always email your teacher if you're freaked out with your score and say, wait a minute, I think I got it right, but it marked me wrong. Or you can just wait and see if your teacher goes in and gives you partial credit or fixes the incorrect grading. I use quizzes not necessarily because it is a quiz, but because it gives you immediate feedback. So I click here and it says, awesome. I can click here and view my score. So I got 1 out of 2 total points. How's that? Oh, because a short response, the teacher has to grade. So automatically, I did not get points for that. My teacher has to go back in and read it and then give me points for that. But I can see here, got that right, keep scrolling down. So my teacher needs to go back in and give me points until this is accurate. I can also see here, I can see my previous response, which gives me information on how I responded to the questions, just in case maybe I wanted to write it down in notes so that I have it to reference later. And then my other option is to reopen the assignment. So it's taking me back to Google Classroom. And because I pressed submit, notice here, it automatically submitted my work on Google Classroom. So now if I go back here to my test class, the only thing I have due is this assignment here. And when I click here, I notice that, my assignments are grayed out if I've completed them. They're not grayed out if I still need to complete them. Same down here. Grayed out, I've completed. Not grayed out, I still need to complete. So Google Forms, really nice because you press the submit button and it automatically turns it in for you on Google Classroom. But the moral of the story is don't freak out if you don't get the score you expected. Reach out to your teacher. Make sure that your teacher is going to go back and check your work to give you partial or full credit back.